It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today, longtime foes square off in the NFC East, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Washington Commanders. The kicker, Brandon Aubrey, is out to get this one started. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Let's go. 52 Blue.
They'll run with a rookie drafted in the third round. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. Back to throw, Newton. Throws left side, Atwell's got it. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
First down. A gain of 12.
Here we go, set.
First down, Cowboys.
Right, 95, set.
They'll try the right side here with Peyton. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10. These two teams, you might remember, met earlier in the year in Arlington with the Cowboys winning that ball game. So they're looking for another win here in Washington to take the season sweep. Here's Newton. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. You talk about this Washington defense. They've been pretty much a mess against the pass, number 31 in the league.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Commanders will take over with a first and 10.
Their own 16-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. This defense for the Cowboys, they were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Inside the 20. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 76 yards.
No wasting any time here before hitting on a big play. And that was something this defense talked about having to guard against. Not giving up big plays in the passing game. But here's one on the opening drive of the contest.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Let's go.
Montana. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of buying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Hawk, set, go.
Now Montana. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there. With touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Commanders are on the board first here this afternoon. For quarterbacks, there are a number of ways to measure a good statistical season. This is one of them. That last touchdown pass, his 30th on the year. Aubrey good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Commanders 7, Cowboys 0.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let your opponent deal with that.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. When you look at this defense, they come into this one in the bottom half of the NFL against the run, number 19 overall.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out. Being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
From the gun on 3rd down, Newton. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 19. Now about 25 yards on 3rd down. They'll take it.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard
Ready.
line.
45. Wide. Cut, cut.
The shotgun snap for Newton. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
Ready, ready. Block.
Now a toss play for Peyton. That he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there. His 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And not much happening on the return as we get this to about the 23.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get loaded in those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now, they're just cutting them to shreds.
2nd and 10.
Here we go, Shaq.
They will look to throw. Montana. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Running money up to a whole nother level. Don't know no better. When I got rich and deep,
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To throw is Montana. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there. And now 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Rodgers to return it. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Cowboys will take over. Football with a 1st and 10.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now Newton. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A busy first quarter. His 3rd catch of the afternoon is a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
10 black. Cut.
Now a handoff inside. It's Peyton. He finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
At the 40-yard line.
Well, that's been the beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
That's caught by his tight end, Foster Moreau. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 22-yard line. And he goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
1st down, Dallas.
Ready, set. Ready, ready. Cut.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Dallas.
Now it's Newton. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Set. 50, green. Smash, red. Cut.
Here's Newton. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
All right, Captain. It's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on third and four?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you kind of run out of your running plays, fire another one into the end zone.
Now he'll tuck it, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys have taken the lead.
And this is a balancing act for a head coach with a rookie quarterback. You've got to walk a line with it. You don't want him getting happy feet, but you also don't want to rein in what worked for him in college. And here, he pulls it down, takes it himself, and takes it into the end zone.
McLaughlin now to add the PAT. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter.
14, Commanders 7. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Here's Montana to throw. Right side, it's complete to Gronkowski. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's got this one across midfield in the Cowboy territory. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
It's a pickup of 3.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through, no place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
2nd and 7.
Let's go. Go.
Now the first carry here for the running back. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down and 6.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Here's 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll drop the throw. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 35.
Yards on the play. And a Commanders first down.
19 Tiger.
First and 10.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it. Nice and strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
14 more yards.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
I think they like this drive a little bit better than their partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Shotgun. Here's Montana. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Okay, break.
Here's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And the Cowboys are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chatter right now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
38. Ready?
Second down, they go again with Henry. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Another good run there. He's been good all season long. I don't know if he's going to win that MVP award, but just to be in the discussion, obviously that means he's had a great run.
The raw numbers put him in the discussion. Can he carry his team to enough victories? Can he put them in a spot where we say to ourselves, well, an MVP carries his team to the playoffs? That's what he's going to need in order to get that. But if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people.
Newton to throw. Smith catches left side. And he's got this down to the 35. He's up to 70 yards now in this first half receiving as he's got a first down.
First down.
Newton. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. Another good throw there in what has been a strong rookie season to this point, Charles, as he now has surpassed the 3,000-yard mark with that last completion.
And just think, he's been forced to learn on the job here in his first year. Normally, veterans talk about, hey, I've got the answers to the test before the game even begins. But this guy's taking the test with every throw, with every game. And so far, he's passing with flying colors.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Out of the gun, Newton. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 12-yard line.
16 yards. That's another Cowboys first down. First and 10.
From the gun, here's Newton. And his throw here is incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. The broken tackle could not free him as he's brought down at the 10-yard line.
A 3-yard pickup.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. Here comes third down at 7.
Ready. Check,
Throwing again is Newton. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Derrick Henry. Career touchdown number 136, tying him with Marshall Faulk for 7th on the all-time list. And the Cowboys have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. McLaughlin for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Cowboys 21. Commanders 7. Chase McLaughlin set.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something that was built on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense. Gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before and get back to it.
He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down. A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, trying to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Operating out of the gun, here's Montana. Pass right side, caught by Thornton. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
Washington, first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Throwing left side, and Watson has it. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Ready.
From down at the 12, it's first and 10.
Alert. Ready, go.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
On the set.
They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12.
Let's go now.
They'll look to throw here. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
His pass.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
12 yards to go.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Montana. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. Going to try to throw for it with Montana. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The Commanders went for it, but they cannot pick up the first. And it'll be a turnover on downs. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with only 9 seconds remaining and not much time, we'll see how they play this. And this offense going to like to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. A final shot before the break. Newton. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So that PI call will give them one more play.
And it'll be an untimed play as well. Now the half will end after this one, unless there's another defensive penalty.
A final shot before break. Newton. And once again, this is Sanders. How did he stay on his feet? And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was on the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now. That's the kind of play this offense desperately needed. They've got to be saying, our defense has kept us in the ball game. We're down, but we're certainly not out. And maybe that was the spark that they've been searching for.
To Valdez-Scantling over the middle.
Montana's pass complete to Marquez Valdez-Scantling. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 2.
Here we go.
Now a throw here out wide. He might be looking to throw this again. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 13 yards there on Washington first.
Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Let's go.
Here's a give up the middle. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. A great effort there. 26 yards. And the Commanders come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where they're trying to get momentum back. Maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that momentum stays in your camp.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
He'll be taken down at about the 45.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Second down and 6 now.
Down.
To throw is Newton. Working the middle here. That's complete to Moreau, the tight end. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 39.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Red 38. Ready?
A first down carry for Henry. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
Ready.
Newton now to throw. It's caught by Sanders. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great play there. 37 yards. And the Cowboys are able to widen their advantage. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And a lead now up to 14.
Commanders 14. Chase McLaughlin set.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, exactly right. And they were bouncing their step after scoring that first touchdown, and the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
42-yard line.
19-18.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but eventually they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. High up there to grab it. And he's going to have a Commander's first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
That's good.
Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Okay, ready? Let's go. Panthers.
Now Montana. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that will bring up 2nd down. They will look to throw. Montana. Now he's going to step up and run. Rifles one complete into the hands of Gronkowski. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
first and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Here we go.
They'll try to run this one in. And they'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Commanders are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Well, CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively because to me, they look like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4 fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Now he'll tuck this and run. Give them 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Throwing is Newton. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And the Cowboys first down.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Ready. Set.
Here's Peyton up the middle. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45.
Here we go.
Here's Newton. They'll find a man over the middle. 2-2 Atwell. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Washington on 3rd down. They've been flat getting it done. 8 for 9 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They snap it to Newton. He'll get this complete to Worthy. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Cowboys. And Xavier Worthy, 50 yards. And the Cowboys add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. And that's certainly an important touchdown there. It makes this a 2-score game.
But as we've seen, no lead is safe in this one with the way these two offenses have lit up the scoreboard. I would imagine that on their sidelines, they're both yelling at their defenses, hey, you want to get involved here? One big play from you, that could win the game for us.
The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. No matter what the defense throws at them, they feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Get it. 19.
Second down, and they go back to Gibbs.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
54 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Man, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have first race.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Marty, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
They go play action with Montana. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third.
Remember, throughout my career here, defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Kobe Bryant.
And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along. If you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
First down.
45. One. Ready?
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively.
Yellow. 20. Go. Hut, hut.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Come on, set. Ready?
A shotgun snap for Newton. And that is incomplete.
Plain and simple. That's the second time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to it? Maybe his rhythm is just off. He's got thrown off. He's got to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
And his kick is right there. It's good.
So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth-quarter hole. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll be out right at the 35. 46 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
On first and 10, here's Gibbs. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on.
Here we go. Seven Lions. Go.
Gibbs on the toss left. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he is going to lose yardage here. Disaster there, resulting in a loss of 7 on 3rd down.
Let me get a little nautical with you, partner, because to me, that looked like a feeding frenzy of sharks out there. As soon as that play imploded, they all smelled blood in the water. Everyone screaming downhill, trying to get in on the hit for a big loss.
He's going to air one out. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Washington. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown of the game, 10th on the year. And the Commanders have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. And that is going to be wide to the right and no good. But penalty flags shower in. And I think this is going to wind up a first down. Aubrey now for the point after. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Makes the score Cowboys 38, Commanders 28.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. Well, and I think Washington got it. Yes, they did. Well, that certainly makes things more interesting. You get the score, then you get the onside kick. A little uphill battle still, but a start.
It's not mission accomplished, but the plan is working. They are in a great spot right now, and the best part, they put the defense right back out on the field after having already scored.
Yeah, they've got the momentum here now. Caught along the left side by Hyatt. And he gets us to the other side of midfield and across the 45 before going out.
15 yards.
Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Montana to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Cowboys are going to get it back here just past the 35. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December, giving, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
Okay, right?
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. Now following the interception, here's Newton. Looking for Sanders here on the deep ball. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And the Commanders are right back in this football game. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
They're going to get this outside. Oh, this could be a double pass. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. So it's Commanders football as we get back to it. Here's second and a yard.
Let's go now.
To throw is Montana. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense. But they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
Ready. Punt.
Throwing here, Newton. Now he's going to step up and run. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
33. Yellow. Check. Huh?
And he's going to use his legs here. He loses 4, and it brings up 4. Well, so much for that possession.
Yeah, I think he tried to do a little too much there, partner. He tried to keep it himself. End up getting buried in the backfield, and that brings up 4th down.
And that one will be no good. He never had it on line. It's well wide to the left. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. And we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. That is incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown. And this game's over.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
Ready. 19. Ready.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Cowboys will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Again, Newton to keep it. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
It's now 3rd and 10.
Set. Ready.
Now it's Newton. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Down to the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Cowboys stretch this fourth quarter lead even further, and they are closing in on win number 12 of the season.
The kick is good.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick
Following
off.
the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And that final kickoff concludes the ball game, partner. And one side, a really nice win in this one. They were good on offense and on defense.
And I'm guessing in the other locker room, partner, the head coach is just telling his team, hey, we didn't play well enough to keep it close enough where that one possession down the stretch might have given us an opportunity to win the game.
So for the Cowboys, they solidify their spot in the playoffs as they run their mark to 12-4 on the year. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for Washington, they fall to 10-6 on the year. And they will look to turn it around next time out. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.